One. Hey everybody, it's been a little while. Welcome and thank you for joining us on another episode of Coping with COVID. I am the membership director of the Chambersburg Chamber of Commerce, Jordan Nace. And I'd like to make an announcement now and hopefully hit on it again here at the end. But please, chamber members or anybody interested in joining the chamber, we are going to be having our first in-person event since this whole COVID-19 pandemic has surrounded us. And it is going to be called the Going Green Extravaganza at the Barrel House. It's going to be on July 21st, so that's coming up from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Again, it's going to be at the Barrel House, and we're going to have some really cool folks there that are chamber members. Veroni Cafe, excited to have some of their food. Gear House will be there with beverages, and then last but not least, for dessert, we're going to have the Meadows there. So should be a really good time. Please register online at chambersburg.org. And if you have any questions for me, just go ahead and give me a buzz. 717-264-7101, extension 202. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, obviously excited about that, but I'm even more excited to introduce our guest here this morning. We have both the owner and the operations manager for a really wonderful company here in Chambersburg. They used to be way out in Portico Road. I remember going there and somewhat getting lost on the way out there. But now they're just a hop, skip, and a jump from downtown. We have both Travis Shafer and Morgan Engel from Shafer Equipment Company here today. Good morning, friends. How are you doing?
Good morning. Great.
It's been a little while since I'm doing well too. It's been a while since I seen you, so it's good to see your smiling faces here. We were seeing each other quite frequently there. It seemed like before this whole corona virus pandemic here hit us. So it is good to see you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, you too.
So just wanted to ask you again, Morgan and Travis, it's been a while since we chatted, but Morgan, you gave me a phone call the other day. As we get here into the going green phase and things are starting to reopen, you're trying to get more involved in the community and whatnot, which we certainly appreciate. And while we were chatting, it sounds like you guys really haven't missed a beat there at Shafer Equipment Company. So tell me a little bit about that. Have you guys been doing okay?
Yes, everything's been going great. We've been busy. Construction's picking back up again.
Well, tell us, on that note, tell us a little bit about Shafer Equipment Company for those of us that don't know. I mean, I've had the ability to work very closely with you guys, but for any, one that's watching this today and they're wondering what the heck do you guys do? Can you give us a little overview on that?
Yes, we're a equipment rental company. We do scissor lifts, boom lifts, telehandlers, and forklifts, and we rent, sell, service, inspect the equipment. We also do operator training.
Very neat. Yeah, some of your equipment's pretty serious there. I mean, some of those, I believe it's the boom lift, if I'm not, you guys have a little bit more experience than I, but some of the equipment there you guys have is pretty doggone serious.
Yeah, the company started as an area work platform company, so it had been focused for the first few years on just boom lifts, scissor lifts, and telehandlers. But especially recently, we've been branching out to more of what customers are calling for. We're monitoring the missed calls, and that's prompted us to get into the skid loaders, and the mini X's are coming, and we have a growth plan to better serve the community of what they're calling for.
So how does it work? So I'm guessing, I'm a contractor getting ready to work on, getting a building set up for somebody. Somebody calls me and I'm working on that, and they don't necessarily have that equipment. They would contact, Morgan, or they would contact you, and then you guys would then be able to rent them out that equipment that's needed for that project that they're handling?
Yeah, we get a good description of what they need, and then we go ahead and schedule it at their convenience, whether it be per day, per week, or per month, whatever suits them better.
Very neat. What's some of the equipment like? I mean, I'm guessing there's different equipment lines that you guys use there. Can you kind of get into that a little bit? What are some of the different lines that you guys use there at Shafer?
We've worked closely for years with JLG, Genie Industries, LGMG. RH Ladder is going to be one coming in too.
Very cool. So getting into that, Travis, whenever this wasn't even a question that I had jotted down, I like to obviously jot some questions down before I get on the interview, but we were just chatting. You said during this whole, this whole COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, you guys have had a little bit opportunity to sit back and, sort of restructure a little bit. Can you get into that at all?
Oh yeah. Well, when Governor Wolf's orders come down back, I believe it was March 20th. Um, um, I was scrambling around to find out if our company was even deemed um, uh, essential.
Right.
And turns out we were, but 90% of our business is construction related, which was deemed non-essential. So in the beginning, when that happened, we probably lost 90% of our business immediately. But in the next 2 to 4 weeks after that, at that point, we had to make layoffs, which is the last thing I wanted to do because my employees are my extended family,
Mhm.
I not only care about them, but their families also. And whenever all that had happened, with the remaining key people, which Morgan was involved the whole way through it, the thing to do at that point was to immediately start restructuring with the financing and everything along with that to get the company to be able to run leaner and more efficiently. So for 2 to 4 weeks, while construction was slowly reopening, we was able to get a lot of programs in place, a lot of structure in place. And as we brought everybody back, and we have brought everybody back that we hoped for. So that's a really plus side to it. And everything's just working. It's just working together so well, with the new structure and everything that we had put into place while we had the downtime.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that. Obviously, like I shared with everybody, I worked very closely with you guys, before this whole pandemic, and you guys are great individuals. So I'm happy to hear that, you're running even better now.
Yeah, everything. Whenever everybody come back, it was just such a blessing, and the plans that we had in place, and the structure that we had basically set up, it just made everybody more positive. It brought everybody closer. We communicate better, and it's just been going so well here lately. Matter of fact, we had a record month last month. So
watch out! Holy heck, good for you guys. Seriously. It is interesting, I must say. I've seen, unfortunately, businesses that are having, the worst time of their lives, and then I'm seeing other businesses that are having the best times of their lives. So, and then obviously in between too. So I'm really happy you guys are at the hopefully the better end there, which it sounds like you are. So,
well, currently we're gearing and preparing for more growth, and I personally can't wait to reveal that at the right time.
Well, that's exciting. You guys have to have us back over. We did the ribbon cutting there. We'll have to have a mixer there or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, sounds good. Morgan, wanted to talk to you here a little bit. What's your role as operations, director of operations, I guess is a better way to put that. What is your role there at Shafer? What can we help you with?
Well, I am in charge of the sales for the company. So any sold equipment, anybody inquiring to purchase equipment, also just keeping the flow of the company from day to day, making sure that, the tasks that need to be done are getting done and the right people are doing the right tasks that suit them in their position. And just trying to keep a positive attitude for everybody.
Well, that's important, honestly. I mean, a positive attitude goes a long way, and obviously that portrays to others, and which leads them to be positive. So positive equals positive equals positive constantly. I'm a big believer in that. So
I am too. Positive runs together.
Sure does. And Morgan, just as a shout out to you, I think you're doing a really good job. I mean, making Shafer top of mind. I really appreciate all the, stuff that you guys do with the chamber. I know that you're hopefully going to be doing a tent with us at the golf tournament. So obviously certainly appreciate that.
Yes, we appreciate you and everything that you guys do for us. It's awesome.
Yep. Wanted to ask you about a cool event that you guys, it's not all about the chamber. We're big proponents of helping other businesses, and I know you guys are doing a really cool partnership with OSI, Occupational Services Incorporated. Love Jessica Brindle over there, Lynn St. Clair. I know Michelle Lane. I believe she just got appointed as the executive director over there. So need to be excited to talk to her here in the future. What do you guys do with OSI for their golf tournament?
We do a ball drop. So we donate a lift, and they have a bunch of golf balls in a big bucket, and we dump them off the edge of the boom lift. And whoever's ball gets closest to the hole wins money, right?
That's what some kind of a prize.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to donate a lift again this year for that, and we're really excited to do that.
It's a neat event. I challenge people that never been a part of that. I know it sounds simple and it's pretty quick. I mean, it's not like it takes an hour or anything like that, but it's a fun little event. I like being part of those ball drops. I always like to make sure I get a golf ball and then chances to win that lottery. So, well, look, guys. I'm sorry, Travis. What'd you say?
Oh, and there's always a lot of good people at those events too.
Yeah, it's really nice to stand around and mingle with everybody, and they have a nice setup of food and drinks for everybody, so it's nice.
Absolutely. I believe they're at the country club this year. We're going to be there. I think we're there. We're definitely there the 1st of October, and then I think OSI's there. I think the following week sometime. I could be wrong on that, but
it's either the week after or the following.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you like golf, there's going to be tons of that going on a little later than normal this year. Our event was scheduled June 5th, and so we had to postpone it to October 1st. So it should still be nice, and it won't be quite as hot, which actually might be a good thing. So.
And we're still having it, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, look, guys, that's I always do that, guys. There's a gal here too. I don't know. I'm so doggone bad at that. That's all the questions I really had written down for you. I like to think I'm a good interviewer, as I always say, but I know I missed some things. So is there anything that I missed that you guys would like to share with us?
I can't think of anything.
No.
Looks
well,
like
I guess I did do a good job.
That's great.
Well, guys, Morgan, Travis, it's always great catching up with you. It really, really is. And, if I can do anything to help you guys grow or, get the word out about any changes that you guys are having for the better, let me know, and I'd love to do so. So good talking to you always.
That's great. Thank you.
Yep. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
Thanks, you too.
See you.
Bye-bye.